All right, here we have page 26 of the Remote Learning Math Packet. Number 1, determine the missing measurement and angles below. So here we have from here to here is 50 degrees. From here to here is 45 degrees. So we have to add those two together, and that gives us our total angle there. So let me see, we'd have 50 degrees plus 45 degrees. Add the ones place, get 5, tens place, get 9. So that would be 95 degrees. All right, so here they give us the total and they give us one piece. Okay, so instead of adding, we start with the total, 134 degrees, and we take away one piece. All right, 4 minus 0, 4, 3 minus 6, I got to borrow. So the 1 becomes a 0, 3 becomes 13. 13 minus 6 is 7. So that would be 74 degrees. All right, number 3. Again, I'm given the whole in one part. So for number 3, I have 90 degrees, and I need to take away 31 degrees to get the other part. I borrow. The 9 becomes an 8. It becomes a 10. 10 minus 1 is 9. 8 minus 3 is 5. So it would be 59 degrees. Okay. Number 4, given the whole, need to find that part. So once again, all right, the whole is 84 degrees. And I subtract 39 because that is the one piece that I'm given. I have to borrow. 8 becomes a 7, 4 becomes 14. 14 minus 9 is 5. 7 minus 3 is 4. So it would be 45 degrees. All right, number 5. All right, so here I'm given that piece, I'm given that piece. I need to find my whole. So again, I'm going to add them together like we did with number 1. So I have 105 degrees. I have 48 degrees. I'm going to add those together. 5 plus 8, 13. Carry my 1. 1 plus 4 is 5. 1 plus nothing is 1. So 153 degrees. 153. All right. And in number 6, given the two pieces, need to find the whole. So for number 6, I'm going to add those two together again. 69 degrees plus 49 degrees. 9 plus 9, 18. Carry my 1. 1 plus 6, 7. Plus 4, 11. 118 degrees. All right, number 7. Greg's ceiling fan rotates 30 degrees and then stops. How many more times does it rotate to make a full rotation? All right, so for number 7, I'm just going to kind of draw this. All right, so that's supposed to be a circle. In a circle, there are 360 degrees. Okay, so it goes about like that-ish. So that would be 30. So I need to find out, yes, that's a 3. Be nice. I need to find out how many times 30 will go into 36, how many chunks there are. So I am going to do 30 goes into 36. So 30 goes into 36 one time. I subtract. 36 minus 30 is 6. Is 6 less than 30? Yes. Bring down my 0. 2. Okay, so how many more times? So it's already gone once. Altogether, it's going to go 12. So it'll be 11 more times. All right, because it takes 12 rotations for 12 30-degree rotations to go around 360, which is one circle. If I've already gone 1, I'd take 1 away from that, so it'd be 11 more. Number 8, Mr. Norris has a water sprinkler that covers 120 degrees of his yard. How many times will he need to move the sprinkler in order to cover the full 360 degrees of his yard? All right, So it's the same premise here, but instead of 30 degrees, it's 120 degrees. So how many times will 120 go into 36? So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to use some of my number sense. And I know that 36 divided by 12 is the same, just turn that into a 6, is the same as 360 divided by 120, with the exception of I'll need to put a 0 on at the end of this one, okay? So I'm just going to do this just so it looks easier. So how many times does 12 go into 36? Well, it goes in 3 times. No, I don't need to put a 0 on because I took the 0 off both of them, so it'll still be the same. So the answer is 3, but let's revisit the question. How many times will he need to move the sprinkler in order to cover the full 360 degrees of his yard? So it's already taken up one chunk. So just like here, it's already taken up one chunk. So he needs to move it 2 times. Okay, so because it says how many times we need to move the sprinkler. Move the sprinkler 2 times. Because 3 times does the whole yard. He's got it in position, so he'll have to move it once and then twice for the third. All right, I turn the dial on my stove 45 degrees from the start position. If I continue to turn the dial, how many degrees further will I need to rotate it to return to the start position? Okay, so we have the same as earlier. So this is number 9. Okay, we do it 45. So, but here we know that this is 45 degrees. We need to figure out how many degrees that'll be. So kind of like we did here, but we know 360 degrees is the total circle, 360 degrees, and we're going to take away the 45 that we've already gone. So I borrow, 6 becomes a 5, 0 becomes a 10, 10 minus 5 is 5, 5 minus 4 is 1, 3 minus nothing is 3, so it would be 315 degrees. All right, hope that helps.